Hey guys, what's going on? Lee Sanders here from the RCWR show, covering all things wrestling, entertainment, and beyond since 2011. Hey, how many of you guys are podcasters out there? Well, if you are and you're like me, you love being able to keep track of your podcast analytics, you may want to check this out. Apple very quietly had released a new beta program, beta software program that's basically iTunes Connect, and with it you can now log in with your Apple handle and your password, and you can check out your podcast stats as far as how subscribers from iTunes are going about listening to your episode, as far as what episodes they're checking out, the total length of time, total hours that's being consumed, things of that nature. Now, it is still in its very, very early stages, but it's off to a decent start. Now, I know some of you guys are going, wait a minute, Lee, it's 2018, man. What's going on with Apple? They just now are rolling this out. I know, right? Because when you think about Libsyn, you think about Stitcher, you think about, my God, you name it, Blueberry, all those cats. You can pretty much get a real good sense of how people are checking out your show on all of those great platforms that's out there, right? But when it comes to Apple, now look, I have to say, in all honesty, it's off to a decent start, but it could be a lot better. Let me tell you, one of the things that jump out to me off the break is, okay, that's great that you're able to show me the total number of devices that are pretty much going about checking out the show from iTunes. But how about better statistics as far as, and this is where for me, Spreaker's analytics has the bit more of the edge, which is you can see that, oh, folks are checking out my show from iPhone, Android. Oh, looks like they're checking it out via the iPad or iPod Touch, things of that nature. Apple, with this program, they don't even show you any of those things. Now, here's my show here, and here's some of my other colleagues. From time to time, I actually have colleagues that'll reach out to me, and they want to commission me to help set up their podcasts, get it syndicating on all respective platforms. So if maybe you're in that position where you need some assistance, I do have affordable rates. You can definitely get at me. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, use the keywords, the RCWR show. But, you see the devices, right? And I'm going to actually highlight it here for a second. So here we are. So we have 39 devices, right? That's checking out the show from iTunes in some format, basically from Apple, right? 223 hours total time listened. You got 5 hours, 42 minutes time per device. See, total number of unique devices that a show has been played on, right? Now we click on the next one. Total number of hours a show has been listened to across all devices, right? And the other one, that's pretty much self-explanatory. You see the total time listened. You see how many are subscribers, how many are not. You can also see the top countries, right? But how about for device breakdown? Let's see if they're accessing it via the new iPhone that's out right now. How about the latest iPad that's out? You're not able to see any of those things. Very, very primitive. Now, I will try to defend Apple a little bit. This is still a beta software / program, and I'm hoping that with the feedback that they're getting from fellow podcasters, that they'll be able to make this a lot better. And you have a nice little chart here where you can pretty much see, okay, so my episodes are spiking. So this is really good to coordinate with. Like in my instance, I air my shows Tuesdays, 10 p.m. Eastern, after WWE SmackDown goes off the air. So 9 times out of 10, Wednesday on is probably when I'm going to be seeing the most peak periods for when folks via Apple are going out of their way to check out the show. And as you see, there's not much more information that's available here. It looks like the way Apple has rolled this out, they are just now starting to keep track of all of the stats that's come about from podcasts within the last 60 days. So if you try to look up January on, like, no luck. It's pretty much February, like mid-February on to now of April 2018. So depending on when you're checking out this video, if it's any time after April of 2018, you should be able to see some really good in-depth analytics. Now, another thing that I think would be really badass is, can we also get the age demographic background? You can go to Blueberry, you can go to Libsyn, you can go with Spreaker, you can go with Stitcher, you can pretty much see really good informative information, right? As it stands right now, if I were to try and take some of this information that Apple has presented before me to try and reach out to advertisers, I know there's a lot of you podcasters that definitely are feeling me where I'm coming from with that note, which is you're trying to get the attention of podcasters. You're trying to show them, hey, look, we're popular from these respective platforms. These are the age demographics. These are the genders. We definitely feel we'd be a great fit. With the primitive stages that this program is in right now, it's just not capable of, I think, I wouldn't even try to show this to potential advertisers, potential clients, things of that nature. But it would really be nice to see the age demographic background. It would be nice to see the gender. It would also be pretty freaking awesome, I personally feel, to be able to see how they're going about listening to your episode from Apple. Are they doing it on a tablet? Are they doing it on a phone, right? Are they doing it from Apple TV? All of those things combined, I think, would be really, really awesome. I'd like to know, for those of you that have been playing around with this, what have you been making of it so far? Sound off. Comment below. I've also included a link for you guys that'll take you directly, for those of you that do have Apple user password and all that set up. I do have that information in the video description so that you guys can get off on a good foot, get up and rolling and checking out your podcast analytics. And I like how at the end you can actually send Apple a email letting them know, hey, this is what I like, this is what I don't like. So, but definitely sound off. Make sure you share this, because there's like this myth that's going around on social media and on the web that no, it doesn't exist, but it actually does legitimately exist. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. Again, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, the RCWR Show.